Sony, it's been a couple of weeks, what, 3 months since the Super Bowl, getting a chance to relive it through this video. What's it like, and what the last couple weeks been like for you?
It's been amazing. Just enjoying my time off. You know, getting a chance to get away from football and being able to reflect on it a little bit, and just to see, you know, how the outcome of the season went. And, there's no better way.
Best memories to relive? What stands out to you from the Super Bowl run?
Confetti. The confetti coming down. It's so surreal because, I mean, you don't want another team's confetti dropping on you. So just that moment, it's just so surreal.
How's your life changed since winning the Super Bowl?
My life's still the same. I would say, I mean, probably I get recognized a little bit more, but for me, it's still the same. I still do what I've been doing.
Has it really hit you yet? What's happened to you in the last year of your life? Like, you get drafted, you win a Super Bowl, you know, people dream about that.
Yeah. You know, it's something that hits you moments, like, you know, little moments of your life. It's like, dang, I just really won the Super Bowl. Because it's hard to really have that on your mind that you won the Super Bowl, because it's such a prestigious award. And a moment like this is just so big. So it's, for me, it's kind of hard sometimes. I have to sit back and like, oh, I actually won the Super Bowl.
Tony, probably this time last year you were getting ready for the Combine, or just finished up the Combine. Could you have ever imagined that a year later you'd be staying here as a Super Bowl champion, such an integral part of this team?
No. I mean, just going through that process, I'm just thinking about who I'm going to get drafted to, where I'm going. That's the only thing, you know, those guys are thinking right now. And, you know, to be where I am today is just a blessing.
Is it nice to be able to take this offseason a little easier than last offseason with training for the Combine and everything? Yeah,
there's really, you know, there wasn't no offseason because you're just going, you're going. Right now I get to, you know, at least get to enjoy some me time. And I think that's important, you know, for all football players.
So I gotta ask, do you have any comment on the allegations about Mr. Kraft?
Comments.
And for you, over the next couple months, what's coming up for you as you get ready for next season?
Just to get back into training, getting back into shape, and kind of just resetting that focus. You know, once you get back rolling, you know, you got to start from square one. You can't really approach it as a Super Bowl champion. You got to go as, you know, somebody that hasn't won nothing. It's going to be a new year, a new start, so you just got to treat it like that.
At what point do you start ramping up your training and trying to get back into shape?
It's approaching quickly. It's probably like a couple weeks away before we just jump right back into it, and there ain't gonna be no looking back until next offseason.
Georgia's got another running back coming up. What's your scouting report on Holyfield?
You know, great running back. Whichever teams pick them, they'll get a great player, a great person, most importantly, and everybody know a great running back. You know, somebody that's selfless. You know, he's waited his turn, and now he's, you know, proved to everyone who he really is.
So what kind of feedback have you gotten on your rap song that you released right after this?
Everybody wants me to release it. It's funny that it was on a highlight tape.
How long did it take you to write that and to come up with the lyrics for that? It seemed like there was a lot of personal stuff in at least the clip I saw.
It didn't take me too much time. You know, it's just something that just, you know, I was able to just write, and it just came out, really.
Tony, with free agency and guys maybe retiring and just turnover in the locker room, do you feel like you kind of soaked in your time that you had with those guys, and in your first, you know, off season as an NFL player, you're maybe walking into a locker room that's going to look different?
Definitely going to look different. Going to be more players in the locker room, and you know, that's just a part of this game, this business, and I've accepted that. And you know, I appreciate all those guys that was on the team last year. We know it's going to be a totally different team next year, and I appreciate every guy that was on that team. We always going to have a bond. They always going to be my brothers, and just got to get ready for this next one.
Anyone in particular you hope to see back?
I hope to see everybody back. If it was up to me, I like to see everybody back. I mean, why wouldn't you want a championship team back?
What's it like to have all these fans here, you know, a month after the Super Bowl, still trying to celebrate with you guys?
It's amazing. It shows the type of fans they are. They're gonna be there no matter what it looks like outside. It could be all that snow. They're still gonna be here to support us, even though the Super Bowl was a month ago, and just show they appreciate it. I appreciate them. I'm sure the rest of the players appreciate them.
Sony, how many times have you seen a picture or video of your touchdown in the Super Bowl since it happened?
I've seen it quite a bit. And it's an amazing video picture that I can look at, and it just shows that, you know, the commitment this team had this year.
Do you have that framed anywhere? Any kind of token of that? You said it's an amazing picture.
Oh, I don't have it framed anywhere right now. Hopefully, I will.
Does the way you performed in the postseason, rushing for 6 touchdowns and all yards, you and the offensive line were able to put together, give you extra confidence heading into your second season?
It helps. You know, confidence is always good in whatever you do. And if I can keep that momentum and try to just work from there, hopefully, you know, next year, you know, I can continue, you know, to be able to help this team. And that's the goal, that's the plan. But we'll see what happens.
Is there one aspect of your game that you're specifically working on this offseason?
You know, I'm just going back to the basics and just trying to get better, just trying to work on, you know, some of my movements, you know, speed, you know, it's everything. You always want to work on all aspects of your game.
Has Coach Fears given you any, you know, advice in terms of training or things to work on specifically?
Stay in shape.
Do you believe you can take a major step forward in the passing game next season?
It all depends. It all depends on how it plays out. I mean, if that's what Coach want me to do, then I'm gonna have to step up and do it. You know, it's all depending on whatever they want my role to be.
Can you work on that in the off season? You know, obviously drills you can run by yourself, quickness, but passing requires a couple people.
You can catch a ball off a gauntlet, off a little, you know, machine that shoots you the ball. You can always work on any aspect of the game.
Been a Manchester United fan for a long time.
No, I just got this jacket.